To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Deborah had to have surgery.
I had hip surgery in November of 2024.
Her United Healthcare nurse, Crystal, checked on her.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell that she was struggling.
Deborah needed help.
My infection markers were through the roof.
And Crystal knew what to do.
I called the hospital and said she's coming in.
And got Deborah the help she needed.
Crystal and United Healthcare saved my life.
Hear more stories like Deborah's at uhc.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
All right, places, please. The Daily Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
They're clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daily Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daily Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, all you crazy cats. Happy Monday. We are so back, Steve and Danny.
One of the greatest sports weekends of all time.
Oh, my gosh. But you know what? Before we even got into the sports weekend, I spent a couple days down in Oregon, and I brought you guys presents.
Did you really? So where'd you go in Oregon?
Well, on the way to Oregon, I stopped by the new In-N-Out Burger in Ridgefield, and I brought you guys the Washington In-N-Out T-shirts.
Are
Here
you
you go,
serious?
Danny. Yes.
I'm so excited.
So it's got the In-N-Out logo on the front chest, and then on the back it has the state of Washington.
You know, I have to pretend that I like their burger. No, I'm kidding. I do like their food. Yes. Look at that.
Aren't those so cool?
You know what the funny thing is Steve, and I know you guys know this, but the listeners don't. I got this targeted to me before even going.
Yes.
I've never been to In-N-Out Washington yet, and I saw this, and I was like contemplating buying it online. So it's like you heard me, Taryn.
This is too cool. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
So how was In-N-Out? I mean, I know you've eaten at In-N-Out before.
I was quite literally blown away by the sheer number of people that were working there. I felt like there were as many people employed at that In-N-Out as there were people trying to order food from that In-N-Out.
All hands on deck.
The craziest assembly line situation I have ever seen. There had to have been at least 25 people working behind the counter.
I heard by the end of it, you started working there.
Right? It was so nuts.
So did you go in or... How was the drive? I feel like the drive-through is, that's like, to me, is the pro tip. Don't do the drive-through.
Don't do the drive-through.
Even if they've been around for years, I've never even bothered going through the drive-through. I just park, go inside. It's a lot quicker and it's a better experience.
That's exactly what we did. And of course, they had, the people directing traffic and things like that because it literally was that crazy, these folks going to the drive-through. But we walked in. It went relatively quickly, all things considered.
Nice.
And then my son decided that he likes In-N-Out fries better than McDonald's fries, and I was like, what are you talking about? So I had to disown him.
You left him there.
I just, I'm like, bye.
He'll be fine. He's got a job already.
He's an In-N-Out guy now.
Yeah, they needed one more kid.
Peddling fries.
He'll give it to you animal style.
Well, it's so great to be back.
Showtime.
You guys ready to get into the Daily Migs download?
Yes.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Lawn. Hey, today's the first day of fall.
What?
So I don't know, just trip or something.
It's Danny's favorite season.
He does seem happier.
He's so happy.
I got my pumpkin mug. I got my orange phone. I'm ready to go, guys.
That's right. Danny's got an orange iPhone. He's got one of the brand new iPhones.
Oh, he's been brainwashed.
Oh, he's been brainwashed for 10 years along with me. How you like it so far?
Oh, it's amazing.
What's the best thing about it?
It's orange.
Okay.
Yeah, really, it's all the same except for it's orange, which is amazing.
Why do I bother to ask? Of course. Fashion before function when it comes to Dan. Oh, it comes to all of us, probably. Hey, let's talk about the Seahawks, man. Them special teams were quite special yesterday. That was just, if you looked at the stats, because they showed the side-by-side stats of how the Saints did and how the Seahawks did. If you looked at it and you had a guess on how the score was, you'd be like, oh, it's probably a game that one of them won by 3 points, maybe 7 points, but it was a close game. But that's not the case because of our special teams. I think they said the special teams had accounted for 30 of those points yesterday. It was insane, dude. The Seahawks ended up just crushing them. What the hell was the final score? We got 44-13.
That's so bonkers.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't get 50.
It was so close.
I mean, that second half, they were terrible. They lost 7-6 in that second half.
Oh, gosh.
The first half was great, which was awesome because, they got a short week, so they were able to rest a bunch of players. Some of their players were still injured, so hopefully some of those guys will be back. But, man, I don't even know where to go with this one because everybody played great, especially Torrey Horton. Rookie. That 95-yard punt return was fantastic. That was a record breaker for Seahawks for the longest punt return, which was really cool. Then he had a touchdown catch as well. Sam Darnold played great. Everything about that performance. The defense was fierce. Speaking of the defense, let's talk Ernest Jones, because I love when he does press conferences because you just never know when he's going to bust out an F-bomb. He came so close to dropping an F-bomb in the press conference this time around that I still bleeped it because, he got the F in, he got the U in, and he came pretty close to the next letter. So I was like, you know what? But here he is talking about, they were talking about Alvin Kamara, who's the running back for the Saints, who usually is just a Seahawks beater. And so here's Ernest Jones talking about how well they played against him and against the run in general.
I think for this defense, we kind of heard the noise earlier in the week. I believe one of their coaches were excited about the challenge of, having him and them, thinking they were going to run the ball on us. So we took that personal. You got to, man.
It was so close. I'm like, I'm going to put a bleep in there anyway.
Listen, it's going to be tough to run the ball against us just because of how the mindset and the physicality that we play. And from after that, honestly, it's just this. We're going to make it hard on you to run the ball on us, and if you do, good luck to you.
I just get so fired up when I listen to that guy. He just seems like the realest dude.
Love him.
Yeah, so up next, this Thursday Night Football, taking on the Arizona Cardinals, who lost to the San Francisco 49ers. A close game, but man, oh man, it's going to be a fun one on Thursday night in Arizona, and we'll catch up with Mitch Levy from Mitch Unfiltered today to talk more about the game at 7:20.
I'm sure we'll have to touch on some Mariners magic with him as well. Absolutely erupted for 7 runs in the second inning. JP Crawford had a grand slam and another homer by Big Dumper.
13-14. Right field. He's got 58. And the Mariners' main man delivers 2 more.
Unbelievable.
It just feels so good to say that we beat down the Astros 7-3, seized a 3-game AL West lead, effectively 4 with the tiebreaker.
And I swept them this weekend, which was just bonkers.
Seattle's magic number to clinch its first division title since 2001 is 3.
Who is this team?
This is
what
our
is happening?
year.
It kind of starting to feel, even the national people are saying this is our year.
It's very exciting, and we're off today before starting the final homestand of the season with 3 games against the Colorado Rockies. Aren't they the worst team in the league right now?
Yeah, but you gotta treat them like the New Orleans Saints and just go in there and pummel them, baby.
This is our year for sure. Go Mariners.
Real quick, what happened to the Cougs, Taryn?
You know what? I am going to just celebrate the moral victory of putting up 24 points against the Huskies. All right?
Okay.
The end.
That was cool. And shout out to all the Cougs that were at the Washington State Fair. They had a private viewing party happening there.
So
These Cougs know how to party. Even at the fair, they just decided, you know what? Screw the ride. Screw the games. We're watching the Apple Cup.
Priorities.
I don't know if they finished watching the Apple Cup, but anyways. Monday Night Football tonight, starting at 5 o'clock on ABC and ESPN. The Baltimore Ravens are hosting the Detroit Lions. As far as weather, we're hitting a high of 69 degrees.
Nice.
The DMV is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daly Migs Show.
Did you know that you can now watch the Men's Room live on YouTube? The guys are streaming every single day from 2 until 6, and you can get all the details at KISW.com.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in. Here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
I had full-on FOMO over the weekend watching Friends at the Savannah Bananas at T-Mobile Park.
You and me both. I don't usually have FOMO. Like, I'm always just like, it wasn't, whatever, no big deal. I've never been more mad at myself for not trying to get tickets to this.
2 sold-out games at T-Mobile Park, and one of the players ended up posting this really cool video on Instagram about playing here specifically. His name is Ryan Cox, and he posted.
And he's the guy that has like the bleached banana-colored hair, yellow hair with like, he puts bananas, he paints them in his head or different smiley faces. He seems like a character.
Totally. And his post said, quote, "Blessed to be back in Seattle and complete this full circle moment with my dad." And then he shared this.
Good morning, live from Seattle, T-Mobile Park. The Bananas get to play here this weekend. And the last time I was here was in 2021. I thought my baseball career was over. My dad took a father-son trip with me as one of my friends was going to get married out here. And we had just got done hiking Mount Rainier when we saw the Red Sox.
Rainier, but okay.
It's fine.
When we saw the Red Sox play the Mariners. And I was like, we have to go. So we sat right up here in the right field bleachers. Got to watch an awesome game, kind of see this ballpark. And now this weekend, my dad's going to catch a flight to come watch us play as we collect these infinity stones of amazing ballparks we get to play in. Excited for the weekend versus Firefighters. And as always, go Bananas.
Insane. What a cool story, first of all. I mean, the fact that, like, you know, I forget that a lot of these guys were, you know, people that were hoping to make it into the pros, and it didn't work out for whatever reason. They even had, like, a former, like, minor league player that was in the Mariners minor league system that's one of the members of the Bananas as well. I saw he got interviewed on King 5. It's kind of cool to see.
Absolutely. I mean, just a really unique thing to get to do with your career that you think is over. And now it's like the thing that everybody can't stop talking about.
It's like the hottest pop culture phenomenon in forever. I mean, everywhere they go, they're selling out. It was like an impossible ticket to get unless you were like one of the lucky ones to get it. But for you, I mean, because that was a full circle moment for him. And what about you? Have you ever had a full circle moment?
Oh, yes. Mine was, it was just a couple of years ago. The Murrow Symposium happens over at Washington State University. And it's like a big, like, weekend of bringing communications professionals together and things of that nature. And you just kind of get to go to panels and watch speakers. And it's a big networking event. I always wanted to be invited back to the Murrow Symposium since I attended it as a student there 20 years ago. I got invited back to the Murrow Symposium and got to be on a panel at Wazoo. And it was so cool. I always dreamed that they would, like, maybe one day think of me and call me, and they did. And it was so awesome.
So you didn't have to, like, kind of keep, like, nudging them, like, hey.
No, like, don't forget about me, guys.
What's the sister got to do to be invited? That's pretty awesome.
But it was really cool because the panel itself was talking about, you know, kind of like unconventional paths to success. And just there wasn't a lot of people doing our style of radio at this symposium. So I felt like I was, you know, kind of a unique individual there, and it was a wonderful time. What about you?
It's kind of heavy, but in a roundabout way. So I'll try and keep it short. I shared the story before, but when I was a kid, I had a very, like, my dad's side was not, my grandfather was not very good to me. He was just very rough. And like, growing up, I was always trying to still impress him and entertain him, and it would never work out well. And one of the things I shared the story before was doing puppet shows. I thought it was awesome. Clearly, and looking back, that weren't. But like, he wouldn't hold back. Like, he wouldn't just smile and nod, be like, "That's nice, kid. Good job." He'd be like, "What the F are you doing? I'm trying to watch TV. Get the hell out of here. Why are you doing this?" And it would, like, annoy him that I was trying to entertain him, and he hated the puppet show. And it just was like one of those things that stuck with me forever. It was like one of those, you know, and so like the full circle thing was, when we did the roast of Steve Migs, I shared that story and then did a puppet show, and it was fun and it was stupid, but I finally got to, like, that full circle moment. But the true full circle moment was a few months ago when Tatum had some, like, toys, and she's like, "Daddy, can I do a puppet show for you?" And I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I've heard the saying before, like, you know, like your child can help heal your own trauma.
Yes.
And that was like one of those first moments where I truly felt that. Like, it was like almost like a sense of like, you know what? Yes, of course I want to see you. No, I yelled at her. I said, I'm trying to watch TV, get that out of here. But that was like one of those moments where I finally got to experience it and be on the other side and correct what I felt was kind of messed up of what my grandfather did. And I got to like be there to watch my kid do it. And I was just smiling from ear to ear. And I truly, that was that moment where I was like, man, whatever about my grandfather, go after that guy. You know, I mean, here I am getting to do this with my kid. And I learned what not to do from him and from other people in my family now that as I'm trying to raise this child and raise her as good as I can.
Well, you're raising her to be the future of puppeteering, and that's huge,
yes,
Steve.
Yes, we're going to see Jeff Dunham next week. No, I'm kidding. It was pretty cool, though.
The Daily Migs Show.
What about you, Rockaholics? Call 206-803-ROCK and tell us, what is your full circle moment? That time in life when everything just came back around for you. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to take your calls after Foo Fighters. What's your full circle moment? A time in life when everything just came right back around for you. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call and the number to text. Daniel from Shelton, what's your full circle moment?
Good Monday morning.
Oh.
Morning.
So for me, I started my working life as a traffic controller, a.k.a. flagger. You know those guys, they'll stop you when you're trying to get to work. And one of our jobs is to hold traffic, let big rigs come in, you know, offload or get loaded, and then let them out back and all that wonderful stuff. Well, I quit that job, and then I became a truck driver myself, and then I got into dump truck driving, and I got sent out to a job, which was going into a construction site just like that, and there I was, right in front of a flagger, and I was like, wow, I've come full circle.
And now I hate those guys, too.
206-803-ROCK. What is your full circle moment, that time in life where everything came back around for you?
Some of these texts are just great. I like this one. My kindergarten teacher told me I talk too much. Full circle moment, I'm now an auctioneer. She was right. Haha.
Oh, that's so great.
Another person, I met my now wife at a Pearl Jam show back in 1998. The last time they were here, we took our 16-year-old daughter to see Pearl Jam, and she rolled her eyes while we sang every word.
Oh, that's very sweet, though.
It was cool for you guys. Danny, what about you? So we heard from you, Taryn, yours and mine, but what is yours?
Mine happened recently, too. It was being able to go back to Albuquerque and do an emo night at the Launchpad, which is the venue you wanted to play as a kid. And like we got to play it when I was like 16 years old, you know, in a band and stuff, but I hadn't played there in so long and whatnot. So actually getting to go back to my hometown and play at the Launchpad, which is what we all wanted to do, was just kind of like, oh my God.
Spot.
Full circle. Yeah. Full circle moment of being able to be like, hey, I'm playing music at the Launchpad.
It makes me think of when I first moved out here, and I don't know if the Launchpad, I've never been there. I've seen documentaries where they talk about the Launchpad, so I'm aware that's like an iconic spot. But that for me, when I moved out here, the Showbox was like the spot.
Right.
And I remember seeing Mudhoney there. It was one of the first concerts I ever saw. And I remember looking out there in the Showbox and being like, one day, I hope I could play there. And we were fortunate enough a couple of times to play at the Showbox. And it was just like a similar thing. And also I got to wrestle at the Showbox, which was kind of stupid.
And just bragging.
No. Those were those full circle moments, though.
Absolutely. That's huge.
The same way even when we got to do Live Night there last year. I mean, it was Soto, but same kind of thing. Like, I've been going there since I moved to Seattle, and it was like, now I get to be on stage? What?
It's great. Someone said I used to skip class and hang out at the local comic book store. Guess who owns that record store now?
Wow.
Me.
Okay, that's rad. 206-803-ROCK. Ralph from Bremerton. What's your full circle moment?
Yeah, when I was about 11, my dad told me he had shot a hummingbird with a shotgun. I said, why would you shoot anything that beautiful for no reason? And he said, well, I felt sorry afterwards. Well, you don't shoot it.
No, I mean, I spent my life collecting hummingbirds.
What's the full circle? Was that the hummingbird came back and shot him?
The Daily Migs Show.
How would you like a shot at beating Steve today? Steve Migs, you know what's really wild? You have a shot at hitting 300 wins today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 298 wins, 93 losses, and 82 ties in 2025. Call 206-803-ROCK right now if you would like to play Beat Migs at 650.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Deborah had to have surgery.
I had hip surgery in November of 2024.
Her United Healthcare nurse, Crystal, checked on her.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell that she was struggling.
Deborah needed help.
My infection markers were through the roof.
And Crystal knew what to do.
I called the hospital and said she's coming in.
And got Deborah the help she needed.
Crystal and United Healthcare saved my life.
Hear more stories like Deborah's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9, a 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Adam from Shelton is. Adam, are you there?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Adam. Steve, he sounds peachy and ready to go, so you better get out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Adam has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
According to the nursery rhyme, where did Old MacDonald live?
On a farm?
Yes. Pyrophobia is the fear of what?
Fire?
Yes. 19 Crimes Wine has collaborated with Martha Stewart and what rapper?
Snoop Dogg.
Yes. How many stars are on the Tennessee state flag?
13.
No.
11.
No.
10.
No. In what century was the Broadway theater established?
The 20s.
No.
30s.
The century.
Oh, the 19th century.
No. What yellow flower is nicknamed the Lent lily?
Sunflower.
No.
Pass.
What Scandinavian country makes the Volvo?
Norway.
No.
Sweden.
Yes. How many studio albums did Soundgarden release?
7, 8, 9.
No. What unit of weight is equal to about 0.002 pounds?
A gram.
Yes. Finishing strong. You had a score of 5 there, Adam.
All right down the middle.
Yeah. Here comes Steve.
Hello.
He's very excited.
Fired up after this weekend.
I think you're ready to hit 300 wins, but Adam's going to try to prevent that from happening. All right, Steve, are you ready?
Showtime.
According to the nursery rhyme, where did Old MacDonald live?
On a farm?
Yes.
Okay.
Pyrophobia is the fear of what?
Fire.
Correct. 19 Crimes Wine has collaborated with Martha Stewart and which rapper?
Snoop Dogg.
Correct. How many stars are on the Tennessee state flag?
1?
No.
2?
No.
3?
Yes.
Yeah.
In
I
what
knew
century
that.
was Broadway theater established?
What century?
Yes.
19th.
No.
18th?
Yes. What yellow flower is nicknamed the Lent lily?
The Lent lily. A flower. The daisy?
No.
The daffodil.
Yes. What Scandinavian country makes the Volvo?
I don't know. Scandinavia.
No.
Sweden?
Yes. How many studio albums did Soundgarden release?
4?
No.
5?
No.
6?
Yes. What unit of weight is equal to about 0.002 pounds?
A feather.
No.
I don't know. A doll.
No.
A daisy.
No. What type of animal was used to lure the T-Rex in Jurassic Park?
A dog?
No.
A beaver?
No.
A duck?
No. Steve, you got 8 correct, and that is a win.
Let's go.
8-5. Sorry, Adam.
Good game, Steve.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day. I started off really good, and then it just fell apart at the end.
Were you just singing the Daisy sour cream commercial?
A dollop.
Do a dollop a Daisy.
No, but maybe my brain was thinking that.
Want some sour cream this morning?
Well,
would love some sour cream, Danny.
0.002 pounds is not a dollop of Daisy. It is 1 gram. And
that seems a lot more logical.
the type of animal used to lure the T-Rex in Jurassic Park was a goat.
Oh.
Congratulations on your victory, Steve. 1 win closer to 300.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have a pretty slick feature on the Odyssey app where you can leave us a voice message whenever you please. And every day, it is a treat to check those messages. Some are very interesting.
Somebody wants to talk a little bit about the Savannah Bananas. I feel like that's the talk of the Pacific Northwest, other than all the great Seattle sports. And we have a few people that want to talk about the Seattle sports as well.
We're going to slide into our VMs after Smashing Pumpkins.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs. Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You too can leave us a voice message anytime, day or night. Just head to the Odyssey app and look for that microphone icon. Steve Migs, I'm very curious what is going on in there after this past weekend.
People want to talk about Seattle sports, which includes the Savannah Bananas.
Yes.
But let's start things off with the actual Seattle sports teams.
Good frickin' morning, everyone. Who else is excited to talk to Mitch about Seattle sports? I mean, the Mariners sweeping the Astros.
Yeah, I after that Hawks game, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun chat with Mitch Levy today at 7:20.
Honestly, I forgot about the Apple Cup altogether.
What happened to that? Oh, wait.
And then the Seahawks looking good on every side of the ball this weekend. I mean, granted, it was against Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints, but hey, sometimes you got to beat up on a garbage team to bring your own team together and get some synergy worked out. And that's exactly what they did. It looked amazing.
And also, sometimes they feel like you play those teams that you should just beat down on, and you play to the level of that team, and then it becomes a way closer game, and maybe even lose at the last. I think about I was at last year against the Giants, I think it was, but It was so nice to go into halftime and just be like, this game's done.
Felt very good.
Although I remember I was like, you know what? I'm going to be like the cool husband. Because sometimes my wife wants to do stuff. I'm like, but I want to watch the game. I'm like, if she wants to do something, I'm down to do whatever because this game's done.
Look at you.
But then, of course, they're like, you could just keep watching the game if you want. I'm like, of course, the one game where I know the finish is going to be a win. But don't get me wrong, I still took that opportunity.
So fantastic.
And so you listened to the game.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
It was so great. I mean, it was, I just.
How was Rabel's voice by the end of that game?
Oh, my gosh. Honestly, that is one of my favorite sounds on the planet is
Steve
the Rabel,
Yep.
Rabel scream.
It's so great. All right, let's check out our next voice message.
Hey, did any of you make it to the Savannah Bananas games? I went the first night. Highly recommend if you haven't gone. Big Walt was there. That was really cool. Also, Jamie Moyer.
Yep.
My husband took me, and they know how to put on a good show. I am now a fan.
I saw so many people at that game, and you mentioned it earlier, like when we talk about fear of missing out. I was so mad at myself for not even trying. And who knows if I would have got tickets, but I didn't even try. And after this weekend, I'm like, I am not going to miss out next time they come to town.
I mean, how often do they roll through town?
Well, their season's coming to an end. I don't understand anything about Savannah Bananas baseball, but it seems like, they have a season that's coming to an end. So I'm hoping come next season, they come back to, I got to imagine they're going to come back because even like the owner of the team, the tuxedo guy, Jesse, he mentioned how like that was the loudest that they've ever had a crowd be for the Savannah Bananas. And he can't wait to come back to the Pacific Northwest.
Well, we will not miss it next time.
I think, that highlight, I did see Jamie Moyer come out. That was awesome.
That was huge.
Now coming to pitch, a former All-Star and Seattle Mariners Hall of Famer. Please welcome Jamie Moyer.
How cool do you think it was for Jamie Moyer to hear that kind of response again?
Just amazing. I mean, you probably don't think that's ever going to happen to you again.
And he came out looking like he should be like, a manager for a team. He just had that look to him, like just kind of
Took
disheveled.
the hat off, gave the wave.
It's so cool to see the ageless wonder. Jamie Moyer. 62-year-old Jamie Moyer. Line down into right center. D.R. Meadows, leaping catch. And Jamie Moyer does the job thanks to the doctor.
And he just kind of lobbed it in, and the comments were kind of funny. Like, good to see his speed is still there with his pitch. Because I was just like, people are just being savages. Even he's just going out there to have a good time. It was great. What were some of the highlights that you saw online?
Well, obviously seeing the stilts people is like, for me, I feel like that's like the quintessential Savannah Bananas thing. So I had friends that were so close, right around where they were going. I also added my cousin was in the freaking Diamond Club. Like, how does this happen?
I have no idea.
It's not fair.
Did they get
It's
all the
not
free food
fair.
in the Diamond Club?
Probably.
I forgot about the stilts thing. So I went on YouTube to watch some of the game because I'm like, I just need to see what's going on. Also, the way that they do their broadcast is super fun. It was just a lot of fun to watch. The people on the stilts, they pitch.
That's so insane.
Did you see that?
I can't even imagine.
Did you catch that?
I didn't catch it. I saw a picture. I saw still pictures of it, but I saw them pitching, and I was like, "This is crazy."
It was so unnerving to watch someone that's that tall just kind of throw down at the batter. I'm like, this is so weird.
I can't. Seeing T-Mobile that packed for the Savannah Bananas. That's like was my highlight of just being like, I can't believe that. I mean, I know they say sold out, but when you actually see a sold out crowd, it's like, wow.
And a sea of yellow. Like everybody had the merch or hats or they were in their own kind of banana costumes. I love how the players before the game, they walk through the crowd outside and they like high five kids. Like everything that the Savannah Bananas are doing is just spot on great.
I'm obsessed, and we will definitely not miss it next time.
And also another highlight, Big Maple was there as well. James Paxton, he showed up on the second game.
Please welcome James Paxton.
And in a roundabout way, it's kind of cool for the fans to get to cheer that guy that they could, you never know when you're going to stop rooting for a player because they get traded or they get released or whatever it may be. So it's kind of a cool moment for fans to be able to cheer on Big Maple again.
Oh, the FOMO is real.
And he struck out a guy in like 23 seconds. It was awesome.
So great.
The Daly Migs Show.
Oh, that Seahawks excitement is so real after that crushing game yesterday, dominating the Saints 44-13. We're going to recap the game with the host of Mitch Unfiltered. Mitch Levy joins us at 7:20.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered, which you can listen to wherever you get your podcasts or at MitchUnfiltered.com. Mitch, lead me on to talk about the Seahawks dominating the Saints yesterday, 44-13.
There we go. There it is. Let's go, Mitch.
44-13. How is that for you guys? How was the weekend for everybody outside of Cougar fans? How was the weekend?
There was some great redemption that happened yesterday, and I'm very, very focused on that. That being said, Mitch, I am ecstatic that the Cougs put up 24 points at all. So that was a moral victory for me.
Come on, maybe there's some reason why Danny won't let me see Taryn right now. I can't see her.
My mascara is running. I'm crying.
I can see the Migsy man with his big Seahawks shirt on. But
it's a t-shirt.
That was not a great showing by your Cougar team. But everybody else, I mean, think about if you're a Husky fan. Think if you're a Mariners fan. Think if you're a Seahawks fan. And the week ahead that we've got in the world of sports when it comes to the, all the teams. What a week we've got. We've got 6 games for the Mariners to finish out the season, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Rockies, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday against the Dodgers, unless there's some crazy collapse, which we've seen in Seattle, maybe a little bit too much.
They've been capable of that. I don't feel that that's the case this time around, but you never know.
You never quite know, but this could be somewhat of a coronation when it comes to the Mariners. They've got a lot sitting in front of them. And then you've got the Seahawks on Thursday night this week, folks. They're going to go to Arizona and face a Cardinals team that's kind of licking its wounds after losing a close game to San Francisco yesterday. They lost their really central part of their team, and James Conner, the running back for the season, to a pretty bad-looking injury. And then you've got on Saturday afternoon, don't forget it. I know Taryn will forget it, but don't forget it. 12:30 Pacific time at Husky Stadium, the number 1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, come calling. So you've got an undefeated Ohio State versus Washington. If we can't get people to listen to Mitch Unfiltered this week, I think we've come to the end, which is okay, by the way, if we've come to the end. But episode 351 was delivered to everybody this morning. It's a real fun one. A lot of talk, a lot of playoffs talk in baseball, Mr. Playoffs, and a lot of Seahawks talk, and some really fun things it's fine. It's really nice to have a week like this.
And I don't even know where we start with the Seahawks. Is it the special teams? Is it rookie Torrey Horton? Is it the defense? It doesn't matter who's out there. The depth is just insane with this team.
Well, you just mentioned 2 or 3 things, and you didn't mention a quarterback who a lot of us, my hand is raised, had questions about coming into the season. Why did they do this? Why did they jettison Geno Smith? Why Sam Darnold? How long will he be here? Is he really any good, or was it an aberration the season that he had last year? He goes out there and, has a near-perfect game. 14 of 18 for 200 and something yards, a couple of touchdowns. There's this complicated passer rating that the NFL has used for years where no one can figure out exactly the algorithm or the calculus behind it. But in a game or in a season, the highest passer rating that you can have is 158.3. Why it's 158.3? Please, Taryn, don't ask.
Okay, that was on my notes. Like, ask Mitch about the passer rating, because I was like, I do not understand what this even. This is so stupid.
Well, it's 158.3. Your audience is just going to have to accept that. 158.3 is a perfect score. You cannot have 158.4 in the passer rating. And Sam Darnold had 154.2 or 3. He damn near had a perfect passer rating. So they did everything well, just about everything well. Yesterday. That's the special teams thing. You were talking about the special teams thing. I think, we don't ever talk about it. The three of us, the four of us, the five of us, however many there are of you these days, we could go the whole season and never really talk about special teams.
Right.
It's the thing you ignore. And yet when something like yesterday happens, it changes the whole game, right? I mean, the whole game. If you look at the offensive and defensive stats, I don't even know that the Seahawks had that many more yards.
No.
Than the Saints did, and the game was never close. And it's all because of punt return 95 yards, punt block that leads to a touchdown, 3 long field goals, and they missed their field goals. There was another long kickoff return. So when special teams does rear, I was going to say it's ugly head, but in this case for the Seahawks, it wasn't ugly. It could just change the whole game, and that's exactly what it did. The game was over at halftime because of all the great special teams plays for the Seahawks.
And now you got a short, we're talking about Mitch Levy, host of Mitch Unfiltered. Get it wherever you get your podcast. And now we got that bell. and now we have a short week, but I mean, a lot of those guys were injured. I imagine some of those guys, like it's Witherspoon coming back and also Julian Love. I mean, it's a good time to have a short week because, again, they don't seem that banged up.
Yeah, well, and the team that they're playing is.
Yeah.
But, that short week nobody likes in the NFL. Nobody likes to play Thursday nights. Thursday nights is like taboo. Nobody wants it. And, they had 2 or 3 guys out. Charbonnet was out. Julian Love was out. Devin Witherspoon was still out on Sunday. And you never quite know the extent of their injuries because nobody tells you. But whenever there's this short week that follows a Sunday game and they hold people out, you ask yourself the question that you were kind of alluding to, which is, if yesterday was the Super Bowl, it wasn't the Saints game in the middle of the year with a Thursday night Arizona game to follow. If yesterday was the Super Bowl, could those guys have played? My guess is the answer is probably yes. So then a coach decides, and this is very dangerous. Pete Carroll used to go through this all the time, which is, do we roll the dice? Do we think we can get by the Saints? Because the Saints aren't supposed to be very good. Should we hold these 2 or 3 or 4 guys out, critical guys, because we can get through the Saints game at home without them, and then they come back healthy in a bigger game against Arizona on Thursday night? You can get bitten by that. You can get bitten by that because you hold them out and then the Saints come and beat you and you're going, oh, my God, what did we do? We should have played Devin Witherspoon. But I almost get the sense that some of that was going on. And, but, yeah, everything, all's good. It's so good that I'm willing to sit through a song if you guys want me to. I'll sit through a song. It depends upon what song we're getting. Danny, what are we getting? What are we getting today?
We're getting some Blind Melon, of course.
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered. Could not be a more exciting day to talk Seattle sports.
You love Blind Melon, admit it.
He's a huge Blind Melon fan. We're going to have more with Mitch Levy after Blind Melon.
The Daily Migs Show.
It is a good day to be a Seattle sports fan, eh, Steve Migs?
Absolutely.
And we have the host of Mitch Unfiltered on. You can listen to it wherever you get your podcast or at MitchUnfiltered.com. Mitch Levy, Seahawks, Mariners, everything is feeling really good. Everything is falling into place.
And Blind Melon, just for the record, did some recording at London Bridge Studios in Seattle. You guys are shaking your head like you know this
We
stuff.
do. In fact, our friend Jonathan Plum, he's the guy snapping the fingers on that song.
Really?
He was one of the producers for it.
When you say your guy, Jonathan, what is that exactly? Is he over for dinner? Does he watch Seahawks games with you? What do you mean your guy, Jonathan Plum? What does that
Facebook
mean?
friends. We might send each other a happy birthday on Facebook. You know, that kind of a friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have his phone number? Do you text?
I do have his phone number, but we do not text. But I would text it.
But you could.
Yes, but I do love that we were spending time learning about Blind Melon through the eyes of Miss Levy while we were listening to Blind Melon. It was super fun.
I was learning about Blind Melon during the Blind Melon song because I actually know that song. I think that everybody knows that song. I just didn't know who Blind Melon was, and so I just kind of did a little search on it, and I've been reading it. It's probably more interesting than what we're talking about this morning. A 44-13 victory for the Seahawks. So off to Arizona on Thursday, and we kind of get a better sense maybe on Thursday night of what this team has or doesn't have. But it's a good couple of weeks for the Seahawks, and it's a great week for Seattle sports. It's going to be an awesome week.
Can I? This is a stupid question to ask, or just even like a stupid thing.
A Blind Melon question, or
nothing to do with Blind Melon. But I'm curious of like what your take is on this. I'm watching the game, and then they bring in Jalen Milroe, and I understand that like he's this rookie guy that they hope that is going to have great future for the team. But as maybe I'm just old fashioned, but like when I watch, I'm like, well, everyone knows what they're going to try and do with the guy, and it just feels like it kills like a little bit of. I'm not trying to bitch about something when you have a great win, but I could just live without them just randomly throwing him into the games from time to time.
Well, it's confusing for me. I think it's probably confusing for a lot of people. My guess is we're going to get the answer. I was thinking about this. So he's played in 2 games, 1 play each game.
Right.
And they were nondescript plays where he took a snap and he tried to he didn't I guess he ran wide yesterday.
Yep.
He started to go up the middle and then he kind of bounced it out and then he came out of the game never to be seen again. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I think their hope is probably one of these days they're going to be in a close game and he's going to come in the game and maybe he's going to throw the ball. Maybe he's going to fake like he's running. Was Sam Darnold on the field on the same play? Did he go out to the wide receiver spot? I thought I saw him go out to wide receiver. We'd have to go back and look at that play. But I almost feel like that they're setting something up. Now, you hold me to this, and let's see in the next, month whether there's a play where Jalen Milroe comes into the game and it's not just a snap and him running the ball, that he throws it either to a receiver or maybe he even throws it to Sam Darnold, who might be out there on the wide receiver. He takes a step back, some sort of a trick play that might be big in a closer game. Let's just wait and see. But yeah, you're right. I think everybody's kind of wondering what is their intention with him. And the other thing that you got to remember, and this is a little bit nerdy, a little bit Seahawks nerdy, or a little bit football nerdy, maybe too much for a guy like you, Migsy, not too much for Taryn, of course. But, they activate Jalen Milroe. I mean, for one play, he wasn't active in the Steelers game, but he's part of the active roster. And when you do that, you're taking up a spot. Yeah. And you might say, well, what's the big deal? Well, there is actually a big deal to all the spots because there's special teams roles, and these guys have roles. So when you're choosing Jalen Milroe yesterday to be on the active roster over somebody else who might be able to help you yesterday, which is curious because he's only playing a play. So I'm not sure that anybody really knows what's going on. I just hope that they know what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But I get the sense, as I said before, that maybe something's coming. That something's coming with him that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Let's see if we're right. And when it does, you'll think of me. Yeah. You'll think of me.
Well, it's just funny because they're like, well, let's see what he's got. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, we're done with Sam Darnold because he doesn't need to be out there. We've got a great lead. And okay, let's bring in Drew Lock. It's like, man, we're just using all our quarterbacks today.
Right. Because, and that was, again, they could have gone with Milroe there when the game was out of hand, which I think is a very good question. But, and Drew Lock, there's no question that if Sam Darnold got hurt,
Drew's the guy.
Tomorrow, Drew's the guy, right? And Drew Lock's not getting a lot of reps in practice. If you bring in Jalen Milroe there just to get the kid some experience, you're really kind of putting Drew Lock on the shelf for a second. And God forbid something happens to Darnold, and now you need Drew Lock to win a game for you or 2 games for you. Mm-hmm. He needs to play a little bit in those situations. So I think the right decision was actually made there to bring Drew Lock in, and let's let Jalen Milroe, get ready in practices and next year in the preseason. But I sense something's coming. Some sort of trickeration is coming with Jalen Milroe at some point here shortly. I just sense it. Something's coming.
Mitch Levy, thank you so much for jumping on this morning to talk about Seattle sports. It's a very exciting, electric time for the fans.
Go Mariners.
And we've been looking forward to this chat all morning. Thank you. Go Mariners.
Oh, my God. What a letdown then the chat was. If you were looking forward to this. Go Mariners. They can finish things off in the American League West as soon as Wednesday. Wednesday's the earliest time that they can finish out the American League West. I think everybody gets a break today. Then they play Tuesday, Wednesday. They actually play. Wouldn't this be Seattle sports like if they had trouble with a team that's 43 and 113?
Yes.
They're playing a team that's literally 43 wins, 113 losses.
I had to do a
Tuesday,
double check
Wednesday,
on that.
Thursday.
That's crazy.
I've seen it all. We've all seen it all. Collapses by Seattle sports teams. But this would add a whole new spin to that if they can't beat the Colorado Rockies on Tuesday. So if they win Tuesday and Wednesday, and Houston loses either Tuesday or Wednesday, the American League West is won.
Crazy.
I love it so much. Say it with me, Steve. This is our year. You can follow Mitch on X at Mitch_Seattle. Thank you so much, Mitch, and looking forward to our next chat.
Talk to you next week.
Take care.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think you have what it takes to beat down Steve Migs? And were you by chance listening to the cheat sheet on Friday to get 3 of the correct answers to the upcoming game? Your record, Steve, 299 wins, 93 losses, and 82 ties so far this year.
Going for 300.
206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you would like to play Beat Migs at 750.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9. A 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Just got a new puppy or kitten? Congrats. But also, yikes. Between crates, beds, toys, treats, and those first few vet visits, you've probably already dropped a small fortune, which is where Lemonade Pet Insurance comes in. It helps cover vet costs so you can focus on what's best for your new pet. The coverage is customizable, sign up is quick and easy, and your claims are handled in as little as 3 seconds. Pro tip, Lemonade offers a package specifically for puppies and kittens. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet. Your future self will thank you. Your pet won't. They don't know what insurance is.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9, a 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Ryan from Tacoma is. Ryan, are you there?
Yes.
Ryan, did you listen to the men's room on Friday at 5:40 to hear the cheat sheet by any chance?
Oh, I did not.
All right. The playing field is level for you, Steve.
And this could be win number 300. Fingers crossed.
Get out of the studio and we'll find out. Bye-bye. If you are playing along at home, Ryan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Which month has the most letters?
September.
Yes. Who is Frances Bean Cobain's mother?
Courtney Love.
Correct. Which continent has the most countries?
Asia.
No.
Africa.
Yes. In what 2010s year was the Amazon Fire Kindle first introduced?
2010, 2011.
Yes,
2012.
2011. Found in rocky deserts, what type of plant is an organ pipe?
Cactus.
Yes. How many lobes does the liver have?
2,
No.
3,
No.
4.
Yes, 4. Which dog breed translates to dwarf dog in Welsh?
Pomeranian.
No.
Well, sure, I'll pass.
Hypnos was the Greek god of what?
Love.
No.
Sorry, can you repeat that one?
Hypnos was the Greek god of what?
Oh, pass.
The TV show Bonanza was set during which war?
Civil War.
Yes. What is the rarest diamond color?
White, blue.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct there, Ryan. Very well done. Nice. Right.
Yeah.
Steve will not hit number 300.
Wow.
Not this time.
Oh, come on.
I don't think so.
This is the capper for a great Seattle sports weekend, is to have me win at Beat Migs for game number 300.
Give the people what they want then,
It's
Steve.
right up there with the Mariners sweeping the Astros, right?
Yo, sure. Are you ready?
I believe that I am. Let's check with your son.
Showtime.
All right.
Which month has the most letters?
Which month? January.
No.
September.
Yes. Who is Frances Bean Cobain's mother?
Courtney Love.
Correct. Which continent has the most countries?
Courtney Love. What's that? I'm sorry.
Which continent has the most countries?
Which continent has the most countries? Let's go with Asia.
No.
Europe.
No.
Africa.
Yes. In what 2010s year was the Amazon Fire Kindle first introduced?
2010 year. 2015.
No.
2014.
No.
2013.
No.
Damn.
Found in rocky deserts, what type of plant is an organ pipe?
A cactus.
Yes. How many lobes does the liver have?
3.
No.
4.
Yes. Which dog breed translates to dwarf dog in Welsh?
Is it a Dachshund?
No.
Dwarf dog. Chihuahua.
No.
The Schnauzer.
No. Hypnos was the Greek god of what?
Hypnotism.
No.
Vision.
No.
Water.
No. The TV show Bonanza was set during which war?
The Vietnam War.
No.
The World War I.
No.
The War of 1812.
No.
Son of a...
Steve, you got 5 correct, and that is a loss. 7-5. Congratulations on your victory, Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the cream just rises to the top.
Dig it.
Oh, let's see here. The 2010s year that the Amazon Fire Kindle was first introduced, 2011.
Oh, okay.
The dwarf dog in Welsh is the corgi.
The corgi.
Yes, makes sense, right?
Those dogs are cute.
They are so cute. Corgi butts drive me nuts. Hypnos.
What? Excuse me?
Was the Greek god of sleep. Yeah, Daddy, let's go. Our friend Ryan did know that Bonanza was set during the Civil War. And one that you did not get to. What is the rarest diamond color?
Purple.
Red.
Okay.
There you go, Steve. Hey, maybe, just maybe, you'll hit win number 300 at 850.
Okay.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
We just had the opportunity to help raise money for a very important cause, and it was all while we were walking up the stairs of the entire top level of T-Mobile Park. So how did that go for us? We're going to tell you after Ozzy Osbourne. Last week, we had a very awesome, very unique opportunity to help out the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation at the Seattle CF Stair Climb.
Yes.
And we got to MC it, and then we actually took part in the climb, which was up to 1,500 stairs if you so choose.
It was the entire top, like the 300 level of T-Mobile Park.
So how did that go for us? These are some of the highlights.
So we are here at the CF Stair Climb.
Yes, and we're behind firefighters in full gear that are about to climb 1,500 steps with all of their equipment. It's insane.
And then rounding up the line of people, the Daily Migs Show.
We are like really fast.
So there are like hundreds of people. They have... And by fast, I mean, we were so slow.
Like dead last slow.
Yeah, I mean, there were people with weighted vests that were going quicker than us. Sprinters, they have joggers, they have runners, they have walkers, and then they have what they call the tourists.
Yeah, we're bringing up the rear. Somebody's got to do it.
Are we done?
We're giving everyone else the opportunity to shine.
Guys, we did one. I'm already done.
We just went up, and now I'm already sweating. All right, Taryn, I think we hit the halfway point because we're behind home plate now.
Is that the marker?
We have like two more flights, Steve.
You've got to be kidding me. Party pooper. How you feeling so far?
Actually, pretty good. This is not terrible.
Do you enjoy going up or going down?
Going down, Steve.
Yeah.
This is fantastic, though. What a view.
It's so nice. I love it out here.
We are now officially at the halfway point. Taryn, do you want to stop?
Yes, I wanted to do 750 stairs. Call it a day. The Mariners are playing.
But what better way to support the Mariners than by walking another 700 and something steps for them to win the game?
However you want to justify it, Steve.
Spoiler alert, they didn't win that game. And it was hot out because the weather was, it was a beautiful view.
We were all very sweaty.
We were all cooking, especially Danny. I think Danny was drenched at that point.
I was drenched by the first flight. What are we talking about?
Fair. Same.
I just like how we guilted Taryn into doing this, Steve. She's like, you guys were ready to stop, right? And I was like, no. Steve's like, no, I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, well, you guys actually work out regularly.
It was that water. I feel like I have a second life. Would you be doing it better if they had tequila for you?
Yes!
We have one flight of stairs to walk down and we're done.
We are almost making it to our final descent. I'm very winded. I'm very sweaty. But you guys, we've almost done it.
We hit the 30-minute mark. It took us 30 minutes, guys.
We did it!
Just as a give some context, there were some teenagers that decided to run the entire thing and finished it in less than 9 minutes.
Yeah, it was
right
really
around 9 minutes.
impressive.
Yeah, we were terrible. We're winners. Look, you hear them all cheering for us.
Because we're so good.
They're so impressed by our time.
Yes.
Listen to them.
30 minutes and 29 seconds.
T-Mobile Park is on fire right now as Team Daly Migs is rounding that final flare. Like the Mariners of 2025, we're here to win.
Finishing strong.
Let's go! Did it! Yes! Oh, we won water. That was the best water I've ever had.
It was. We needed that so
Yes.
bad. We've met some incredible people through the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. One of them, Danica, who we got to chat with after the walk.
All right, we are here with Danica. We just finished in 30 minutes. No big deal.
Danica, we're so excited to meet you, and you just hooked us up with T-shirts that say Sydney's Superstars.
Yes.
Who is Sydney? Tell us about her.
Sydney's our daughter. She's 23 years old. So we've been doing CF stuff for 24 years.
Wow.
Amazingly healthy. So everything that we raise goes into cystic fibrosis funds and research. And it's like she wouldn't be here today and as healthy as they are if we didn't have the funds to get where they are today. So,
how many different walks have you participated in altogether?
24.
So you have done all of them, all 24 of
All
them.
24.
Wow.
Yeah. And we started off in the Washington Mutual Tower doing the stair climbs, and then we've moved here. So.
I got to say, I think this is just so much cooler.
It is.
Outside, we're not confined.
100%. And people with CF are allowed to do this stair climb.
Yes.
When it was over and enclosed, they can't do it because they can't be by each other.
Too close, yeah.
Too close for them.
So for someone that maybe is, experiencing a CF diagnosis, a family that's going through that, what's like the biggest piece of advice that you can give somebody that's learning that they have a child with cystic fibrosis?
The biggest advice we had is they are perfectly normal. They happen to have cystic fibrosis. The best thing that we ever did for Sydney is we never limited her. We made her limit herself. So she can do whatever the heck she wants to do. In fact, she's applying for medical school, so she can do whatever she wants to do. So we don't set her limits, she set her limits. And if she wants to do something, then we're there to help take the barriers out of it.
You got to be so proud. I mean, now I'm extra proud to wear this T-shirt.
This is so inspirational. Shout out to your daughter, Sydney. It was so great to meet you. This was a wonderful event, and we look forward to doing it again.
And for people that want more information and if they want to donate, where can they go?
So they can go to www.cff.org, and there's a bunch of information about all the research that's happening, about all events that are happening in Seattle.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, guys.
The Daily Migs Show.
It was quite the weekend for our Seattle Mariners as they swept the Houston Astros and now have a 3-game lead over them for the first place spot, which is so exciting. And many are talking about that insane catch that happened.
With Robles.
The catch heard around the world.
It was so great.
We're going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9, a 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck. And what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
The Mariners were just unstoppable over the weekend and ended up beating the Astros on Saturday night 6-4. And the key moment definitely came when Victor Robles made that insane diving catch to win the game.
Save the game.
Right center field.
Double him up at second.
Victor Robles makes the catch.
Yes.
And that is the ball game.
And I think that's Jay Buhner, who was in the booth with them. He's just like, yes. And I love the crowd. They went from super loud because they thought that was going to be a big hit that's going to bring in some runs, tie the game up potentially, and then no, and they got quiet.
The biggest series win in a lifetime for the Mariners.
I probably watched that replay 20 times over the weekend.
Because he just came from out of nowhere. Like,
Superman did.
Like, you kind of like were expecting, okay, Julio's trying. He's not going to get it. And then out of nowhere just comes Victor. You're just like, what the F? This team just continues to have fun moments that get us, I don't know, get me more and more fired up as the next, what is it, 6 more games left in the season?
So exciting.
They swept the Astros.
All the fans just absolutely exploding with excitement to be watching this online. So let's go straight to the comments.
So we found a bunch of comments about that catch. We figured who better to read it than a guy who was part of a team that also had an improbable season where they ended up winning the World Series. Granted, it was a fictional story, But it's Charlie Sheen.
Oh, no.
Wild Thing, Ricky Vaughn.
Yes.
And we figured Charlie Sheen could read these comments because who better? Also, he's back in the news again because of his documentary.
Very much so.
Now, full disclosure, the robot version of Charlie Sheen sounds a lot younger and a lot less beaten down by the drugs.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for the first comment?
Oh, yes.
That catch won the AL West and absolutely crushed Houston's soul. You f***ing love to see it.
I definitely did. It was so awesome.
It was beautiful.
I saw something, and I don't know if that... What is it? The Astros now, if the Mariners end up winning the AL West, this is the first time that the Astros haven't won the AL West in like forever.
That's going to feel real good.
Hell yeah.
He dove from out of frame, bro.
Yeah, he did.
It's like you're watching and you're like, where are we going with this camera shot? Oh, my God.
Did you see somebody like took like that iconic Celine Dion song, like the part where it all kicks in? That,
Like My Heart Will Go On?
Yes, that song. The moment... I can't think of the name of it, Danny.
You know that one song.
It's the
From
only
that
one
movie
know.
he's never seen.
Titanic. The moment he catches it, it's like the moment like the song just kind of like has that anthemic moment. It's so great.
Bro wasn't on the screen. He wasn't even on the same channel. He was chilling on HGTV, ran through CNN, and magically appeared on Root Sports.
That's the best way to describe it.
I mean, the level of athleticism is off the charts.
Oh, man, that was just so great.
We're going to be talking about this one for a long time.
All right, that's when the drugs must have kicked in on Charlie Sheen. It's a long time, but thanks, Charlie.
Does anyone here think we are going to be World Series champions, or is it just me?
No, it's all of us in this room, right?
Yes.
Danny, you're on board, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I didn't know if you were on board for them winning the World Series like we are.
No, Steve, I don't want the Mariners to win. Yeah, of course I do.
I've been watching this over and over, and he makes the catch every time.
You're expecting him not to?
I know.
I mean, it's such an improbable catch. At some point, he's not going to catch it.
To the victor, come the row blaze.
Oh, I get it. Nice play on words.
Yeah.
Come to spoils.
So awesome. Mariners fans have been waiting forever for this. Just unreal.
It does feel like we have been waiting forever for this.
I know.
What a season this
It's
has been.
just been beautiful.
I mean, what an ending so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still 6 more games. They better not F it up, especially against the Rockies.
They're not going to coog it.
He came out of nowhere. All that was missing was the cape. Go Mariners.
Well, there are some memes out there that have him with a cape, which is pretty awesome.
It was very Superman-y.
After watching that play, I did a backflip in my living room, and I didn't even know I could do a backflip.
It was superhuman. It was.
We have a couple more comments about the Victor Robles catch during the Mariners game on Saturday night.
This gave me the save vibe when Richard Sherman tipped the ball in the
Yes.
NFC Championship game. What a save.
It was like, it felt the same way watching. You were just like, that didn't just happen. There's no way that just happened. Good things never happen to us Seattle sports fans. All right, one more comment?
Yes.
Play this clip at my funeral because I'm dead.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have the latest threads available in the rock shop at KISW.com for you to just upgrade that wardrobe a little bit. You can check out the KISW vintage tee and also the men's room drinking shirt. Get them while they're hot at KISW.com. We know that many rockaholics are just getting started with their day. You're probably waking up and trying to make sense of what's happening out there in the world. And pop culture is a very busy place. So we're going to help out by telling you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
The Charlie Sheen documentary, highly recommend it. It's a wild watch, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen. And because of this, he is doing a lot of press at the moment. One of his recent appearances was on 60 Minutes Australia, where he was revealing that his extensive cocaine use at one point led to a drug cartel cutting him off.
What?
Because this drug cartel was assuming that he was reselling the drugs due to the sheer volume of cocaine being purchased.
Okay, that's very impressive.
Yeah. To get cut off by the cartel?
The cartel cut you off?
They did. They did. They had never seen someone acquiring that kind of weight, you know. And so the only other people that they were delivering that kind of weight to were dealers, and they thought I was dealing on the side.
And he's just like, no, man, it's just for me.
It's a personal stash.
One gear. Go.
It's just a personal amount.
Imagine having that much.
God.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
You think that's almost like a rock bottom moment. And so have you watched all of the Charlie Sheen documentary?
All caught up.
It's a docu-series, right?
Yes, there's 2, and they're about an hour and a half apiece. So it takes a minute to get through it, but it is a roller coaster.
All right, so I don't know if you were watching any other football game. I know you were busy over in what was it? In
Black Butte Ranch, Oregon.
I always think Butte, Montana, but Black Butte Ranch, Oregon. But there are a lot of good football games going on, especially that one. I mean, I think a lot of us were watching just to see because NFC West implications with the Eagles and the Rams. The Eagles were down 5 points with less than 2 minutes to go. They score a touchdown with only like a minute and some change left in the game. So you're like, okay, great. Then the Rams got into field goal range, and they were trying to kick it, and it ends up getting blocked. And then the Eagles end up marching down and scoring a touchdown from the blocked field goal attempt. And I want to play the audio of that moment so you could guess where was this game happening, because I think you'll be able to figure it out rather quickly based on the crowd's reaction.
Joshua Carty's hit 4 field goals today. His last one was blocked. From 44, Joshua Carty has it blocked again! This time Jordan Davis, the big man.
I'm fired up.
On one big cake. Eagles hang on.
I honestly thought for sure Rams were going to win. I'm like, hey, here we go. Here we go.
Apparently, fly, Eagles, fly.
Did you catch any of the Sunday Night Football game with Russell Wilson?
Yes.
What the hell? Dude, there were so many great tweets and posts online about him, like basically is he trying to murder his wide receivers with some of those, they call them like hospital passes, because the way he throws the ball, it's like you're just exposing your wide receiver to get just crushed by the other team. And it happened to, was it Malik Neighbors, where he got a concussion.
That's just awful.
Not a good performance from Russell Wilson. I wonder, and the New York fans and the New York media, they're already all over him, and they're demanding that Jackson Dart is going to be their quarterback. Who knows what's going to happen in the next game, but I don't think Russ is the answer.
I'm going to sit here eating my popcorn and wait what happens.
Crazy.
So there was a 175-pound bear that ended up being caught on video going through the aisles of a Dollar General in New Jersey this last Tuesday. This is from the cop cam, along with a witness who was pretty emotional over everything that was going on.
This is not good. Come on, come with me. He's going through the front of the store. Clear the front of the store. There's people in the store. I would rather get the bear out of the store.
I always love the New Jersey, New York accent. Just being someone who grew up, hey, bear, get over here.
It's very intense.
Follow me out.
They kind of like pawed at each other for a little bit. The bear got on top of him. My guys were outside, luckily enough. They got the bear distracted long enough to get my dog on a leash.
My heart just sank. I got tears in my eyes. I'm tearing up now thinking about it. I asked the cop, was that just a tranquilizer or did you have to shoot him? And he said we had to shoot him. And I started crying.
Poor bear.
Devastated the lady there, too. The bear got on top of him, though?
That's insane.
Yeah.
That would be very scary.
The Daily Migs Show.
Is it going to happen for you, Steve Migs? Are you going to hit win number 300? If you would like to try to beat Migs and prevent that from happening, call 206-803-ROCK right now. And we will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9, a 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
Heather is a nurse practitioner from United Healthcare.
We meet patients wherever they live.
During a house call, she found Jack had an issue.
Jack's blood pressure was dangerously high.
It was 217 over 110.
So they got Jack to the hospital and got him the help he needed.
He had had a stent placed in his heart, preventing a massive heart attack.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hear more stories like Jack's at UnitedHealthcare.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan, area, limitation, and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief. with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Deborah had to have surgery.
I had hip surgery in November of 2024.
Her United Healthcare nurse, Crystal, checked on her.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell that she was struggling.
Deborah needed help.
My infection markers were through the roof.
And Crystal knew what to do.
I called the hospital and said she's coming in.
And got Deborah the help she needed.
Crystal and United Healthcare saved my life.
Hear more stories like Deborah's at uhc.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Chris from Yelm is. Chris, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Chris, you have a big opportunity ahead of you right now to stop Steve Migs from hitting 300 wins today. We could push it off till tomorrow with your help. Chris, are you up for the challenge?
Yeah, it's also my shot at my 10th win against him, so I'm trying to stop him from getting his, and I'm trying to get mine.
Oh, this is huge. I'm excited to see what goes down, Steve.
Playoff implications right here.
Time for you to get out of the studio.
Okay, bye.
For those playing at home, Chris, in search of 10 wins, has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's go.
What is the tallest mountain in Washington State?
Rainier.
Correct. The Gran Turismo video game series debuted on which video game platform?
PlayStation.
Correct. What 2005 movie's name is a slang for a U.S. Marine?
Jarhead.
Correct. How many limbs does a tetrapod have?
10.
No.
9.
No.
7.
No. Who sang Close My Eyes Forever with Ozzy Osbourne?
Lita Ford.
Correct. How many engines are on a B-52 bomber?
4.
No.
6.
No.
2.
No. What color is the star on Vietnam's flag?
Red.
No.
Yellow.
Yes. Who played Liz Lemon on 30 Rock?
Oh, my God. Pass.
Fraser, Noble, and Douglas are all types of what tree?
Fir.
Yes. What language do the majority of musical terms stem from?
English?
No.
Greek.
No. We got you down for 6 points here, Chris.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It could be enough. Ooh, I'm so nervous right now. Steve?
Yep.
How are you doing?
Okie dokie.
What is the tallest mountain in Washington State?
Mount Rainier.
Correct. Gran Turismo video game series debuted on which video game platform?
Oh, crap. PlayStation.
Yes. What 2005 movie's name is slang for a U.S. Marine?
What was the question again?
What 2005 movie's name is slang for a U.S. Marine?
Oh, man. I'll come back to that one. Maybe it'll pop into my brain. I can't think of it.
How many limbs does a tetrapod have?
3.
No.
10.
No.
11.
No.
Damn
Who
it.
sang Close My Eyes Forever with Ozzy Osbourne?
Lita Ford.
Correct. How many engines are on a B-52 bomber?
Jarhead.
Yes. How many engines are on a B-52 bomber?
2.
No.
5.
No.
52?
No. What color is the star on Vietnam's flag?
Red?
No.
White?
No.
Yellow?
Yes. Who played Liz Lemon on 30 Rock?
Oh, crap. Meryl Streep.
No.
Pass.
Fraser, Noble, and Douglas are all types of what?
Trees.
Sorry, what type of tree?
Firs.
Yes! Steve, with that, you got 6 correct, and that is a tie.
Oh, come on!
6-6. Hey, nice work there, Chris.
Damn it!
Oh, man.
From his reaction, he got me so fired up, I thought I won.
Neither of you knew that the number of limbs a tetrapod has is 4.
4.
The number of engines on a B-52 bomber is 8.
That's close to 52.
Very close.
Yeah.
And Liz Lemon on 30 Rock was played by Tina Fey, one that you did not get to, Steve.
I was thinking of Third Rock from the Sun. If I would listen to you better, I would have gotten that one right.
What language do the majority of musical terms stem from?
Latin.
No.
Oh.
Italian.
Hey. Hey. Python.
The Daily Migs Show.
Over the weekend, the Savannah Bananas baseball team had 2 sold-out appearances at T-Mobile Park. If you went, we want to talk to you right now. Call 206-803-ROCK. There is a simple question we want to ask you if you went to one of the Bananas games over the weekend. Call 206-803-ROCK, and we will take those calls after Everlast. Over the weekend, the Savannah Bananas invaded Seattle and had 2 sold-out games at T-Mobile Park. We have FOMO that we weren't there because they had Seattle Mariners legends like Jamie Moyer and James Paxton in the house. Also, Walter Jones, Big Walt,
He
was there.
dancing.
So fantastic. Pat Monahan of Train was singing during part of the game. And then after the game, the owner and creator of the Bananas, his name is Jesse Cole, and they call him Yellow Tux Jesse. He said it was the loudest crowd they had ever had.
This is special. I never thought we'd be here. You know, Washington, almost 3,000 miles from Savannah. From the opening, the first pitch, you could tell this crowd was different, and the excitement for us coming out here to being with them was unlike anything we've ever had. And I will say this confidently, this was the loudest crowd we have ever seen in Banana Ball history. It was electric.
That is just crazy.
So much fun. So this leads us to want to ask a simple question. And we're going to start with Caitlin in Olympia. Our simple question, Caitlin, you went to the game. How was it?
Good morning, friends. Oh my gosh, I am still buzzing. Not just from all the Seattle sports this weekend,
Yeah.
but specifically Savannah Bananas. Like, what in the world? I've never had this kind of sports experience before. It was great.
So what were did you go to one or both of the games?
I was able to go to the Friday game. Luckily, a friend won the contest to be able to purchase the tickets. So I was like, thank you, friend.
So what were some of the highlights for you? Because that was the one, Jamie Moyer came out and pitched?
That was the one, yes. And we got to see Big Walt come out and do his little spot there too. But it began with a whole pregame that was right before the show. So anybody who wasn't able to buy a ticket was able to participate that way. And they had a pregame plaza where the players came out and danced and met with the fans and signed autographs and sang and danced to songs. It was amazing.
Caitlin, did you get some Savannah Bananas merch while you were there?
I unfortunately did not. The crowds were so crazy. The train was packed. I got there right in the nick of time for the pregame show. Right as I was coming in the gates, I already see all the players just out there practicing on the field. They're out there playing catch with the fans. Like, where else do you experience that?
They're doing it right. That's for sure. They've created an ultimate fan experience.
Yeah, thank you, Caitlin. Rock on. Michelle in Burien, our same simple question to you. You went to the game. How was it for you?
It was awesome. Me and my friends, we had such a great time. I think Caitlin wrapped it up for all the entertainment that was there that you could do. The dancing was great. The highlight of our night was a picture with Jesse Cole over in the box yard. I got to hang out with him for a bit, and it was just great overall.
That's the thing I noticed online. I thought it was so cool. Like the owner guy, Jesse, the Tux guy, like he's just out in the crowd hanging out with all the fans the entire time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice guy, willing to take pictures with everybody. You know, it was really awesome to meet him.
Thank you, Michelle. Ryan in Mount Lake Terrace, simple question. You went to the game. How was it?
It was a blast. I mean, I don't think anyone could really say anything bad about the game. It's just exciting from start to finish. You have a great product. These guys have a great product that they're just fan experience, and just it's the fun that they have, and it's contagious.
Ryan, start to finish, how long was the experience?
It depends. I mean, the games, obviously, they go 2 hours. They're timed, which is nice, which is awesome. There's no pitch count. There's no pitch clock. There's none of that stuff. So the game is always constantly moving. So it's keeping, keep the fans, keeps the kids engaged. And it's just exciting to see the trick plays, just the fun excitement. The vibe that I would say is a lot like the Winter Classic. And I don't know if you guys were there when the Kraken hosted the nights, but the vibe with the fans and everybody, it was awesome.
So that was the part I noticed that you mentioned about the trick plays, because I was like watching a little bit of it on YouTube, and like they factor that into the scoring of the games. I'm like, okay, they're playing like this is like South Park when they did basketball. Like they've got their own rules.
Yeah, they do. That's exactly, and it's kind of like a Globetrotters type deal, but I would almost say a little bit better with the trick plays. Like the center fielder doing backwards while catching the pop play. Are you kidding me? And landing it? I want to see Julio do that. I want to see Julio do that.
It's time for the Mariners to step it up.
I bet Victor Robles could do it.
He could definitely do it.
Balls.
Shannon, you're on I-5 right now. You went to the Savannah Bananas over the weekend. How was it?
I did. It was so amazing. Like, everything that everyone had said happened. And then, like, there's stuff for people that are there at the game, and they also have entertainment for the people that are just watching from home. It was just, like, all-encompassing. And something that they didn't mention is also after the game is over, they do another gather at the plaza where they had the pregame show.
Oh, so you have a lot of opportunities to meet those guys.
Yeah, they did some more signing and stuff, but the big thing is that the owner made everybody get in a circle and kind of hold on to people you love or people you met, wrap your arms around them, and we all sang, a song together. And it was just, like, so powerful, and I've been to the Globetrotters. I've been to many sports games, and, like, there was nothing like this.
Well, now I feel like festival version of Steve would really enjoy the big group hug sing-along part.
We're definitely not missing this next time, Steve.
Dude, seriously, I had so much FOMO. I was watching a lot of it on YouTube, and I'm like, this whole Savannah Bananas phenomenon, like, I bet they never thought in a million years they'd go from playing games in Georgia to then selling out 2 games in T-Mobile Park here in Seattle.
It's a wild level of success, and I hope it keeps going.
The Daly Migs Show.
Do you think that you know music so well that you could name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? If so, we've got tickets for 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin to give away, and they're coming to Climate Pledge Arena on September 30th. Call 206-803-ROCK, and we will play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in. Here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief. with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we are playing for tickets to see 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin. They're going to be at Climate Pledge Arena on September 30th. Say good morning to Joey from Covington. Joey, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Great.
We are so excited to spin this wheel and see if you're going to be playing with Migs or me.
Alrighty.
With the wheel spinning, who's it going to land on? Will it be T-Dog? Will it be yours truly? Let's find out. It's T-Dog.
All right, Joey, you and me, baby. Here is your clip.
Let's go. Play that one more time. Sorry. Animal I've become.
Bye.
3 Days Grace.
Nailed it. I like how we both just started humming it. We're such helpers.
So helpful. Awesome work there, Joey. Okay, Danny, I am ready for my clip. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day.
Nailed it. Congratulations, Joey.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. What a cherry on top after this weekend, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, what was the highlight for you this weekend?
Oh, the Mariners sweeping the Astros, man. Come on.
All right.
Same here. I was just curious if you were more about the Seahawks or maybe the Storm firing their coach. I don't know what it was.
Now we need Joey. Can you say it with us, Joey? This is our year.
Let's go.
If there's been something we have discussed this morning that you would like to chat with us about, call 206-803-ROCK. We will be checking in with the Rockaholics after Nirvana. All morning, we have received some great texts and calls from you that we weren't able to get to yet. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics. So please do call up if you'd like to chime in on anything from the show today, or if you have something on your mind that you would like to discuss with us. 206-803-ROCK. Old man Kenny, you've got something on your mind. What is it?
Good morning, guys. I have It Came Around 360 vindication story that's pretty good. But yeah, it's a good one. Anyway, but real quick, that Robles catch was, playoff implications and great. But did you guys happen to catch Jacob Young, the center fielder for the Washington Nationals, yesterday?
Yes.
His catch?
Dude,
you seen that, Mick?
It looked like he was going to drop it, and he ended up still catching it. It was awesome.
Hit his mitt, hit the wall. He hacky-sacked the ball up with his foot, caught it, made the out. It was incredible.
What a weekend.
Okay. Crazy, huh?
Yes.
Okay, now the vindication story. In 1976, I was in high school, and that's when high school was 10th, 11th, 12th grade. I'm in 10th, and the senior football player and his buddies would go and pin me and other of the 10th graders against lockers and shake them down. They did that 3 or 4 times. Now we're going to flip forward 7 years. I'm 23. And we were at a bar that's kind of by the high school. We'd go down there to, visit with people who went to high school if they showed up. So me and my buddy Steve go down there, and there's Duke. And Steve says, "Hey, you remember Tom there?" I said, "Yeah, I remember Tom. He used to shake me down." Tommy says, he kind of tried to be nice. I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "Yeah, not as sorry as you're going to be if you don't have $10 in your wallet right now." I was big and bad by then. And he knew right away. He flipped that wallet out, gave me the $10, and Migs, here's your test. Here's your test, Migs. What'd I do with that $10?
I sure hope you bought some weed with it. Otherwise, I'm going to be very...
I bought a grandma weed. You know it.
Freaking go. I'll be honest, Kenny, for a second, I'm like, is this going to be a Kenny story that doesn't involve weed? But I'm glad it did.
Never, brother, never.
206-803-ROCK is our number, and we are checking in with the Rockaholics this morning.
Oh, somebody texted in at 206-803-ROCK and said, how are you guys doing with fantasy football? I haven't heard you talk about it much.
Yeah, Danny, how are we doing with fantasy football, Danny?
General Manager Danny.
Well, so far we're 0-2.
Wait, we lost last week?
We lost last week, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
We're on track to lose this week because somebody, not me, forgot to put in a kicker so we had 2 bench kickers.
Is Lily running our team now?
You know, she might as well be. She'd probably be doing better than us.
And I almost text you because I know we have Patrick Mahomes and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if I should text Danny to see if he played Sam Darnold because I know you. I'm like, oh, he's a homer. He's gonna play Sam Darnold, so we'll be fine.
No, I had Patrick Mahomes in.
You did not.
No, I did.
Wow.
I kind of forgot that football was happening this weekend, so I just didn't really do it.
You were at a party where you watched football.
Well, yeah, but that's too late to change anything there, Steve.
Okay. He was way more focused on the Sounders losing.
You're paying attention to the wrong type of football.
I will say that it was funny because everyone at the party that I was at was like, oh my gosh, who has Jason Myers? Who has Jason Myers? And I was like, I do. And I proudly opened my app and I was like, except he's sitting on the bench.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Does that mean one of us should take over, Steve?
Do you want to do the effort?
Nope, sure don't.
No, Danny, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Just try and do a little bit better.
We'll try.
Just a little bit. Okay, we got a voice message from earlier that we didn't get to, so let's do it right now.
Hey, Steve, I saw you out there, and I wanted to know if the elephant here, the Bristol, your favorite. They were your favorite, right? You got any new food? How was it?
Okay, so we went to the fair. It's the final weekend last weekend, and we went on Saturday. It was hot. I've never seen the fair that packed. It was everywhere. Just obviously, it's the last weekend. It was a nice day, but we did get some food. We did not get the elephant ears. Of course, my wife's like, "Don't you want elephant ears?" I'm like, "Yeah, but we're about to go get dinner. Now's not the time. I wanted to get these elephant ears at the beginning, but we didn't get the elephant ears at the beginning."
What did you get?
So there's this fruit kebabs. And my wife, it was funny because it kind of backfired on her. I think she just wanted to eat somewhat healthy. And she's like, let's get the fruit kebabs because at least that won't be that bad. She didn't realize they were candied fruit kebabs. So these things were just straight up pure sugar.
Dipped in stuff.
It's crunchy, strawberry. I have to say, they were freaking amazing, but it was just all sugar.
Nice. Wow. It's called balance, though. So.
And then Tatum got a giant freaking cotton candy by I swear, this is like an art. The guy who made this, he made it into a unicorn. He does other ones like ducks and other animals and stuff out of cotton candy. And watching him put it together was worth the $13. Which
$13? Yeah. Oh my God! You go broke on cotton candy?
Honestly, that's way better than when Steve sent us the picture. I mean, you should see this thing. It was huge, and I'm just like, that has to be. You dropped $30 on that.
I honestly, when he said it was 13, I thought it was gonna be at least 20. I'm like, great, we gotta drop $20 on this stupid cotton candy. When he said 13, I'm like, oh, that's a deal.
You can get 2.
But you know what? We saved some money. Shout out to this random woman as we're going in. It's 2 p.m. when we were going. Some lady was leaving. She's like, sir, would you like my rides and tickets card? Because you could buy the prepaid tickets and all that. I'm like, are you sure? And she just looked at me, and her kid looked like it was crying. Oh. She was like, we're done. Yeah. She's like, I know that I'm not going to remember I'm not going to find this next year when the fair comes because you can save it.
Sure.
I was like, I do that all the time, and I never find mine. So she handed me, I had 50 tickets on that thing. Which was freaking awesome.
So then do you do fair math and then spend the money that you would have spent on tickets and gaming on something else?
Yes. Let's just see. Tatum, she walked away with a few extra stuffies, a few extra games, a shirt. Yeah, of course.
Oh, spoil that child.
Fair math.
The Daily Migs Show.
If you've ever wondered what it would be like to watch the Men's Room in action, you can now do that because the Men's Room is streaming live on YouTube every weekday afternoon from 2 until 6. You can get all the details on how to watch the guys at KISW.com. For the last couple days, I was on a family getaway to a magical place called Black Butte Ranch in Central Oregon, which is, it's like 1,800 acres. They've got golf courses, restaurants, a spa. There are
don't die.
5
Danny
pools.
and I go every couple of weeks. We love going to Black Butte Ranch.
You guys would love it.
Isn't
it's
that awesome?
so much fun. There's like 18 miles of trails that you can ride your bikes and walk on. A lot of wildlife all over the place. We had a great time. So, of course, I had to get Barrett's review on all of these activities.
Barrett, where did we just spend the last 4 days?
Black Butte Ranch.
Yeah, whose cabin did we stay at?
Jen's.
Jen is our very good friend who's like our fairy godmother. She's wonderful.
And what was your favorite part of Black Butte Ranch?
The train set.
The train set is a toy that Jen has at her cabin, and he has decided that was the best part of the whole trip.
It sounds about right with a toddler. It's like whenever you're just like, hey, did you have a great time at Disney World? What was your favorite part? And like, Tatum would just be like, the bunk beds.
Right?
I was like, the bunk beds at the Airbnb? That was we could have not paid all that money to go to Disney World and just stayed somewhere with bunk beds?
Okay, a toy at the cabin was your favorite thing in all of Central Oregon?
I mean, it was the pool.
Oh, in the pool?
The pool is the second.
And what about all the biking trails that we got to ride on?
The hills on the biking trails because I can go fast.
How fast did you go, do you think?
22 miles per hour.
What? That is almost... The speed limit in that place is 25.
Did he really go 22?
There were a couple times where the handlebars, you start to see them go whoa, 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 whoa. And Brad and I thought for sure we were going to have a wipeout and some, road rash.
And then that just completely ruined the rest of the day.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Thank God he didn't, but we had some very close calls.
Would you want to go there again?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so if you were going to tell people about Black Butte Ranch, what...
Hold on a second. What was that?
Yes, of course.
He's very excited.
I feel like he's doing his Dave Mustaine impression.
Yes.
Okay, so if you were going to tell people about Black Butte Ranch, what would you say?
Okay, have fun.
Have fun.
Okay.
And we did. It was great. You guys should definitely check it out. It's close to Bend. It's close to Sisters. It's close to the Hoodoo little ski mountain resort.
I mean, this all sounds great, but why do you think Danny and I would have fun there?
You guys are so fun. You could go anywhere and have a good time.
No. Any gentlemen's clubs? No.
The Daily Migs Show.
Residents of one U.S. state in particular are running out of time to legally marry their cousin.
Yes, of course.
We're going to give you the Daily Migs download after Green Day.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Lawn. How about that Seahawks game yesterday? Man, it was over before the first quarter was done. It was just a serious beatdown by our Seattle Seahawks on the New Orleans Saints at Lumen Field. Ended up winning 44-13. Rookie Torrey Horton, I think a lot of people are going to be talking about him with that franchise record 95-yard punt return. Also, he had a 14-yard touchdown catch as well. I mean, the defense was just fierce out there. Sam Darnold played a great game as well. And Ernest Jones, after the game, during his press conference, did talk about the presence of the 12s.
Bro, we're not playing too well at home. On the road, we're kicking butt. But we got to win games at home. And when you have a crowd and you have fans that show up like the 12s do, you got to go win at home. And you got to put emphasis on when you do get a home game, you go out there and you ball out and you feed them chaos.
Yeah, you fed them chaos yesterday. That was a great time. Up next, short week. Back at it again this Thursday night for Thursday Night Football in Arizona, taking on the Cardinals.
Feels really good to say this, Steve Migs. The M's swept the Astros.
Unreal.
The win 7-3 yesterday means that we now have a 3-game lead in the AL West, and the Mariners can clinch a postseason berth tomorrow with a win versus the Colorado Rockies, who have pretty much the worst record in the league, I'm pretty sure.
Only 40-something wins and 100-something losses.
And a win by the Yankees. They're going to be playing the White Sox. Also, the Mariners can clinch the AL West as early as Wednesday with any combination of 3 wins and losses by the Astros.
Insane.
This is our year.
It's crazy to see so many different, experts and showing the percentage, the chance of winning the World Series, and the Mariners are one of the top teams, if not the top team. I'm just I mean, I'll believe it when I see it, but still, it's nice to be thought of right now. I mean, it's been so many years where you just don't even get mentioned, so it's cool to see that the Mariners are being talked about on the national level. And Cal Raleigh, 58 home runs now.
Huge.
Is he going to hit 60 this year?
What did we guess? I guessed 63, you guessed 65, and Danny's pulling for 69.
Yeah, well, when isn't he? But I think you have the best chance of being right on this bet.
We'll see.
All right, this is a very strange thing that happened in Connecticut. Apparently, there's a law that was just officially passed where if you want to marry your first cousin, you only have a week to do it before it becomes illegal, because it wasn't illegal until now.
Oh, kissing cousins, huh?
Well, first cousins, too. I don't click on those thumbnails, ever. That's weird. Well, anyways, here's some people in the state talking about how this brand new law is going to be taking effect.
It's pretty wild. I mean, I would have never thought about marrying my first cousin. It didn't really enter my mind, but, hey, whatever floats your boat. I did get married, not to my cousin, though, last year. Hi, honey.
It's just so...
What are you... Just stop talking, husband.
It's just so wrong because of the birth defects.
I think people love who they love, and the government should have no say in that.
Different...
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know my cousins' names now. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad, but still.
Different strokes for different folks, but, it's going to mess up the DNA a little bit if you start mixing and crossing those wires.
Okay. Glad that we had this conversation.
Congratulations, Connecticut. There was a driver who admitted to falling asleep at the wheel and then crashing into a South King fire and rescue engine that was on southbound I-5 in Federal Way on Sunday morning.
I saw that.
So insane.
Yeah.
And the crews had been responding to a DUI rollover. Thankfully, there were only minor injuries reported, despite how much of an impact that crash actually had.
And I saw some of the pictures, and I thought, oh, this is it's still terrible, but thankfully nobody was seriously injured. That's like my biggest fear is with the hours that we work, just sometimes, myself, like being tired, I try and make sure like I'm okay as alert. You don't want to be that person that starts nodding off behind the wheel. I've done that before, and it was a massive wake-up call, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But then also the fear of, like, when I'm driving, like, I'm sure you guys, like, it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
There's a lot of chaos out there.
There's a lot of tired people probably on the road right then, especially I see, like, sometimes, like, trucks that are just kind of swerving. I'm like, oh, boy, we got to get around this situation. Hey, tonight you got Monday Night Football that's happening over in Detroit. You got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. That game starts at 5:15 on ESPN and ESPN as well, or ABC and ESPN, of course. ESPN and ESPN.
Yeah, both of the ESPNs.
Yeah, all of that stuff. As far as weather, hitting a high of 69 degrees.
Nice.
It's going to be cloudy. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in. Here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably. Because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9. A 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space. The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged battery. For comparison purposes only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.